age 22, ranked 201st in the world, best ranking 196. Last victory 2024, BT10 in Rosario, Argentina. His playing partner Carlos Rivera, representing the United States of America, 44 years old, currently ranked 145 in the world, but he made it as high as 29. Last tournament victory 2023 at BT50 at the Punta Cana Beach Tennis Open. 20-year-old Nicolo Gaspari, the Italian, currently ranked 20 in the world. He's got 15 titles under his belt with a BT200 Saint Laurent victory earlier this year, 2025, with partner Gabriel Agini. And his playing partner, former #1 player in the world. They call him the Crazy Horse, Tommaso Giovannini. 29 years old, currently ranked 35, but former #1 in the world, former world champion as well. He won the Sand Series event earlier this year with partner Matty Spoto, which is a huge deal, and it kind of tempted him to come back into the sand after taking a little bit of a break to focus on competitive pickleball. So it's going to be a good one. Day number 2, our final day is tomorrow, championship Saturday. But sometimes the best matches are as leading up to the finals, the quarterfinals, the semifinals. I have a feeling about this one. I've been calling this sport for 20 years, and I'll tell you what, I just have some kind of feeling that this is going to be something special. So I encourage you to come around, grab some seats, check it out. You got a former world #1 and a world champion on the sand. You've got a 44-year-old American via Puerto Rico who is fiery and crazy competitive. You've got a brand new 20-year-old Italian superstar in the making who already has 15 titles under his belt. And you've got an Argentinian 23-year-old who's just over 200 in the world, but in a few years you have to think he's going to be top 50 or better. So a lot of things happening on the sand. But I'll tell you what, the personalities of these players is what makes it fun. This guy on the court warming up on the north side with the hat turned backwards, that's Tommaso Giovannini. His name in the world of beach tennis is the Crazy Horse. They call him the Crazy Horse for a reason. He is crazy. He's not a horse, but he is crazy. He loves energy. He plays off the crowd. So the louder you are, the more he will perform and respond according to your energy. He's a performer, folks. He's a showman. And that's what we like to see in beach tennis. He'll either be dancing or he'll be screaming, one or the other. On the other side of the court, my good friend Carlos Rivera from Puerto Rico, he doesn't get too many of these big moments under the lights anymore, so he cherishes them when he gets them. And I'll tell you what, he is a fiery competitor as well. He can be hot, he can be cold, but either way, he's going to be intense. And it makes for a fun event to check out. So I am encouraged by this. Let's go down into the sand, ladies and gentlemen. We are back on stream. We are ready for our official introduction for the final match of the night. I'm one of the voices of beach tennis, welcoming all of you tuning in from around the world for the ID live streaming feed. Let's meet our players down in the sand. Currently ranked number 201 in the world. 23 years old, hailing from Argentina. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Mr. Facundo Galini. His playing partner, currently ranked 145 in the world, but had a peak at 29 in 2017. He's 44 years old, Puerto Rico representing the United States of America. Give it up for Carlos Rivera. lot of talk about this young man and what he's going to do in the future. Hailing from Italy, give it up for Nicola Spy. He's 29 years old, currently ranked 35, but he is a former #1 player in the world in 2019. He's also a former world champion, and he's got 35 titles under his belt. They call him the Crazy Horse. Give it up for Tommaso Agility. We're about ready to get underway here on center court. Carlos Rivera going to be serving up. Best 2 out of 3 sets. Winner goes to the semifinals tomorrow. Loser goes home. Lots to play for here. Underlies the final match of the night. Here we go. We are underway with Carlos Rivera. First serve is up. And the American 15. Making it look easy. That's the kind of start you want. Perfect for Carlos Rivera. He's 1 for 1 here. Serve up and ace. Crazy Horse doesn't like that. Serve up, second ace. Oh my goodness, something in the air. Carlos Rivera, maybe it's his hometown sand. Maybe he's playing in his own country, who knows? But he's 2 for 2 now. 2 serves, 2 aces, 30 love. Serves up. Big serve right off the gate. What is going on? The Italians are like, what is happening? I don't know. These don't do it. Serve in. Backhand side there. Tommaso. And it's a perfect first game for the American Argentinian duo. They lead 1-0. Carlos Rivera, Facundo Bellini on the board first. What happened to our music? Let's get it cranking. Boom, boom. There we go. Can't be sleeping over the last match tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, Tommaso Agility, the Crazy Horse at Love 1. Serve up and serve his own as Tommaso sneaks it in. Music down. We need to turn that speaker is what needs to happen. Hey guys, one of you guys over there, can you turn that speaker away from the players? Thank you. Hey! Serve up. 30 love. That's how it's out. Hey, McLeod, can you turn that speaker away from the players, please? Hey, guys. Right here. Wow. Oh. 40-15. Return there by Facundo. Charging in to play aggressive, and he gets caught over his head. So we are tied up at 1 game apiece here on center court. Best 2 out of 3 sets. Third set will be a super tiebreaker if we get there. We're expecting big things from this match here. This is the Argentinian Facundo Bellini, 23 years old. Going to be serving it up at 1-1 here early in the first set. Serves up and in, a backhand side return there by Tommaso. Tommaso, a little touch play from the center, getting pushed back. That's going to sail along. All up 15.
As it serves up in the park, back inside dish there by Gaspari. Gaspari now takes it out, and a good saved back in there on the dodge play by the Crazy Horse. Oh, and it just goes cross angle. That would have been so sweet. Beautiful defensive hands. You just never know with these folks. These guys are some of the best. You got a former world #1 in the world on the sand. Fagundo now serving it up at 15-all. Service there. Crazy Horse now with the return, taking it up high from the center. Fagundo now. Windmill put away. Now on the sand by Carlos. Taking it up high. Here we go. Windmill put away attempt. There's Gaspar. He puts it away. Defensive prowess on display here on center court. You got a bit of offense, you got a little bit of defense, you got a little bit of it all. That's what it's all about here. 15-30. Fagundo serving it up on the right side, return there by Gaspari. Over the head, yes. Heads up play there by Tommaso Giovannini. Saw Carlos closing in to the net. Knew he was going to catch him. Vulnerable. Sends it up over his head. 15-40. Break opportunity here for the Italians. Go! Serve is up. Forehand time return there by Tommaso. A little shallow dropper. Carlos taking it back to the baseline, stretching Tommaso. On the backhand side flick now by Nico. Nico taking it up high into the air. Carlos locking into it. Yes! And Carlos puts it away. Carlos Rivera from the United States. 30-40 now. Still break opportunity here for Team Italy. But Fagundo Gallini and Carlos Rivera trying to chop away 1 point at a time. 30-40. Serve up, backhand side dish there by Tommaso. Tommaso stretching on the windmill put away. Quick hands by Gaspari. Gaspari now back over to Fagundo on the down the line. And it's out. So that is a break of serve for Nico Gaspari and Tommaso Giovannini, the Crazy Horse. They lead 2-1 here on center court. We are early in this men's quarterfinal, set number 1. Under the lights, live in Ocean City. I don't know, do we got anybody in the stands? So let's see where people are. Let's see if these players have any fellow countrymen in.
Nico Gaspari serving up here in this 4th game of the set. Yes, flips it inside the line. Beautiful lob over the head. It's now 15 love. Serve up, forehand time return by Fagundo is going to sail long, 30 love. There's just something about playing under the lights. Different kind of atmosphere. Carlos, the forehand side return, now taking it high. There's Fagundo on the stretch. Tommaso putting it down, and that's just a heads-up play. Experience by former #1 Tommaso Giovannini. Goes cross angle, gives his team a chance here at 40 love to extend their lead to 3-1. As the serve is up, big serve, return into the net, and that's exactly what they do. They extend their lead now by 2 games. The Italians, Nico Gaspari, Tommaso Giovannini, leading 3-1 here on center court. Here we go, on the backhand side dish there by Fagundo. Carlos putting it up. Windmill put away, friendly bounce off the net. Carlos diving save. Oh, Tommaso the crazy as he dives and keeps it in. There's Facundo. Gaspari tried to do the old stufferoo, but clips off the paddle and sends it wide. 15 love. As the serve is up, backhand seven turn there by Crazy Horse. Now Gaspari getting in on the act from the middle. Facundo is there. Carlos little chop blocker down, answered back now by Tommaso, and that's a beautiful play by Tommaso Giovannini to the paddle of Facundo, who pops it into the net. 15 all. All right, if you don't know anything about tennis scoring, I'll tell you beach tennis scoring very much like tennis scoring. It's a best 2 out of 3 set match. You win a set by getting to 6 games. We'll talk about tiebreakers and stuff as we get there. It's 15:30.
Pero Joya, Joya.
At the service
Up and down the forehand side return there by
Nico. That one sails wide. Break opportunity here for Tommaso Giovannini and Nico Gaspari. As Carlos serves it up, charging it now over to Tommaso on the forehand side finish. Facundo getting aggressive, but just not enough. Sends it outside, and that is a 4-1 lead here for the Italians. Nico Gaspari and Tommaso Giovannini, the number 3 seeds in the tournament, in control here in set number 1. Friday night under the lights from Ocean City with the Crazy Horse. Tommaso Giovannini serving it up at 4-1. Serve is up. Backhand side return by Carlos, ball short. That's quick 15 love. Serves up, backhand side return there by Carlos. It's going to sail wide. 30 love. Serve up, dug out there, that's going to fall in. Yes, Nico. Making easy work out of that one. So, the number 3 seeds on a roll here in set number 1. They have a chance at 40 love to extend that lead to 5 games to 1. They need 1 game away from taking the first set. Forehand side return, Carlos now over the head, and that's just a heads-up play by the Italians. They lead 5 games to 1, in full control so far here early in this, well, not early anymore in the first set. So now, for Carlos and Facundo, their backs are against the wall. They got nowhere to go but forward here. They can't really push any more games in this set. They got to claw forward. So here we go with nothing to lose. Facundo taking it up high. Tommaso locking in for the put away. Oh! Get out of my house, Nico Gaspari. He slams it home with authority. Love 15. Carlos going in for the put away. Not enough. Love 30.
No, como por lo menos que esté ahí, ¿sabes? Que lo vea. ¿A qué equipo van ustedes?
Backhand side dish there by Tommaso. Cross angle. Facundo there to answer. Trying to go cross angle by himself. Trying to answer back Tommaso's greatness there, but not going to happen. And that is a triple break opportunity here for the set. Gaspari and Giovannini control, trying to close out set number one, and they're going to do it. 6-1. They made it look easy. So they are on the board first with the first set. One set to love. Nico Gaspari, Tommaso Giovannini doing what they got to do to roll into the semifinals. So we've seen things change during set changeovers. So anything can happen in each minute. The match is not over. But you are rooting for the team of.
Fala pessoal, você que está buscando oportunidades de investimento, dolarizar seu patrimônio, hoje eu vou te apresentar a Sunrise Homes. Vem comigo. Uma empresa que nasceu para entregar excelência, seriedade e compromisso para quem quer investir de forma segura.
Starting off the second set with a big serve. Serve goes out, or return goes out. It's 15-love. Gaspari serving in, return there by Carlos. Friendly bounce. Oh, that's a beautiful shot, but just sails a bit wide. Thought that was going to clip the net tape and fall in. 15-all. Service up, dug out there by Facundo. Facundo, that's just a relentless attack. 1-2 punch by the Italians. They are not messing around, putting the smoke on the ball. 30-15.
Grazie, amore mio.
Serve up, backhand side return there by Facundo. Facundo now, touch play. Carlos there on the off angle, now getting pushed backwards. Oh, what a nice 360 by Rivera. And it sails out. Nice shot, Carlos Rivera and Facundo. Something to smile about. 30-all. Serves up, backhand side return there by Carlos. Carlos, oh, dumping into the net. 40-30. Chance to take that early game to love lead off the service hold here in the second set. Gaspari and Giovannini already leading 1-0. Serve is up, backhand side return there by Facundo. Stretching back is Carlos. Now covering for his partner is Facundo. Carlos goes in for the kill, but into the net, and that's the first game of the second set. Giovannini and Gaspari are rolling here in this quarterfinal. Players will change sides. All right, Ocean City. If you're rooting for the American Argentinian team, they need your help right now because they're in a hole. Let's let them hear it. Come on, Ocean City! Facundo serving it up and love one. Serves up, forehand side return there by Gaspari. Gaspari locking and sending it way high up in the air into the wind. And that is going to be out. $15 love. Forehand side return there by Gaspari. Oh my goodness! Sends Carlos down into the sand. It clipped his paddle. Good thing it didn't clip anything else. 15 all. Service up on the backhand side return there by Gaspari. Gaspari taking it up high. Yeah, that's just pro play right there. That's experience. Reading the body language of Facundo, who's charging in, trying to play aggressive in the forecourt. Easy lob over the head. At 15-4, at 15-30. And that's just long. Carlos trying to send the ball back to the baseline, using the wind to his advantage, and it was just a hair outside. Break opportunity here. 15-40 now. The Italians are just rolling. Number 3 seeds here, Gaspari and Giovannini. It was always a tall order here for the Argentinian-USA duo, but we had a feeling there would be more. That's a nice way to do it there. Service ace. Facundo, 30-40, right down the center. Service up with the backhand side return there by Tomas on the crazy horse. With the windmill put away, go a little shallow dropper into the net. Ball short. All right, folks, 40 all, golden point. That means somebody's going to win the game on this point right now. Will it be Carlos and Facundo to tie this second set at 1 game apiece, or will it be another break for Tommaso and Nico? Here we go, sending the ball up high. Friendly bounce off the net for Carlos there. Facundo stretching, keeping the ball back in play. Carlos for the kill. Save back. Yes! And what a beautiful shot on the defensive play by Nico Gaspari. Yeah, you got to give it up for him right there. That's just skill, folks. They lead 2 games to love here in the second set. So it's just another day at the office for them right now as they've got their eyes set on the championship. We will crown a champion tomorrow. Semifinals and finals on Championship Saturday here in Ocean City. Tommaso serving it up, answered back by Carlos. Whoa, look out. 1-2 punch. That is the Italian way. We're not going to talk about what you do if you offend an Italian. We'll just keep that to ourselves. They take care of business, just like Nico took care of business right there. Serves up, a forehand on the backhand side return there by Facundo. Facundo now taking it up high into the wind. And Gaspari, he went for it again, but that time just a little bit too long. 15 all. Tommaso serves it up. Yeah, just a little too much for Carlos to handle as he's stretching on the backhand side. 30-15. Yes, and another big serve there for the Crazy Horse. Former #1 in the world back in 2019. He won the World Championship in 2021 with his partner at the time, Nikita Burmakin. 35 titles under in his career so far. And he's just kind of showing why it's become so easy for him. Tommaso Giovannini with the ace. They lead 3 games to love here in the second set. Already up 1 set to love. So they are just strutting along for a date.
So folks in Ocean City here, if you've never played beach tennis before and you want to give it a try, we actually have free rackets and balls, free paddles for you to try. We have a court reserved for the public out here. You can go by, see the folks in the tent. I don't know if we're still open right now, but tomorrow they'll be here and you can actually try the sport free of charge. And I do warn you that once you hit the ball, you're going to get
The service ace by Carlos Rivera. 15 love. They're down love 3 here in this second set. They need a spark, something to go their way right now. As a service up, forehand side return there by Nico. There's Facundo on the cross angle, taking it up, little touch play by Carlos. Oh, and that's just mastery right there from the 20-year-old Italian. You never know where he's going to go with this. We watch it on the play here, the replay. You think he's going to go live, but he goes cross angle. What's that? Oh, a pickleball shot, Tommaso Giovini. His new love, folks, is pickleball. He says that's a pickleball shot. It actually was. So at 15 all, here we go. Carlos taking it out, down in the sand goes Gaspari. Carlos locking into it. Yes, and Gaspari. He got denied by the net. 30-15. The crazy horse, Tommaso Giovannini, splitting his time between beach tennis and competitive pickleball. Serve is up, forehand side return there. Giovannini now taking it up, down in the sand he goes. He's back up on his feet, and more pressure from Facundo and Carlos. And they have a chance now to get on the board for the first time in the second set. 40-15. All right, folks, if they get on the board here, we want to hear it from all of you in Ocean City because they need your help. They need a spark. Serve is up. Forehand side return there by Gaspari. Gaspari locking in. Oh, and that is just too good. From back at the baseline. We see here on the replay, forehand return back by Gaspari, and he gets all the way back to the baseline and hits the overhead winner. Serve up. Tommaso on the backhand side return. Little chop blocker. That's going to fall short. And Carlos and Facundo are on the board here in the second set. They get on the board. They're in the game. It's 3 serving 1 now for the Italians. 3 serving 1 in the second set. Serve up. Dug out there by Carlos. Forehand return. Little touch play by Facundo. Facundo now gets a paddle on, but he's going to send that one way on the outside. 15 love. Service up. Dug out there by Carlos on the backhand side return. Facundo stretching, getting the paddle on it, but just not good enough. 30 love. Beach tennis, a game of power and finesse. You'll see big smashes, high lobs, cross angles, touch play from the forecourt. You got a little bit of it all. Only thing you won't see is the ball does not bounce. You get that question all the time. At 30 love. Ball in by Carlos. Dug out there. That's going to sail long, and it's another point for Gaspari and Giovannini. They are rolling here at 40 love. Opportunity to extend their lead to 4-1. Going with the lob serve. Oh, and he just made it look good. That was a poster shot right there. Unbelievable. Gaspari with the high serve. Jumps up high, gets some style points for that winning shot as he slams it down. The Italians leading 4-1 here in the second set, and already up 1 set to love. They are 2 games away from advancing to the semifinals. Is it sounding better? Is it still echoing? Center court. My name's Alex, one of the voice of beach tennis, bringing you live action from Ocean City in 2025. Beach tennis, Maryland Open. Facundo Gallini serving it up right now. Down 1-4. Tommaso, friendly bounce off the net for him, and he chops it, and that's long. Carlos forced the issue against Tommaso there, and they get the point. 15 love. Serve is up, back inside return there by Tommaso, now taking it up high. Carlos challenging, no, he wisely lets that one go. 30 love, so 2 points here for Carlos and Facundo. Back inside return there by Gaspari. Gaspari, little touch play around the net. Carlos answers with the lob of his own. Down in the sand goes Carlos, and that's just too much pressure. The Italians are too strong on the overhead putaways, and then following it up. 15-30. I'm sorry, 30-15. So at 30-15, and the service error gives a point back to the Italians. We are tied at 30 all here in the 6th game of the 2nd set. Serve up, really bounce on the net, diving down in the sand is Gaspari. Carlos is there to answer. Oh, Gaspari saving in there by Facundo, and it's out! Tommaso Giovannini goes for the smash, but it's too long. And it's out 40-30. Opportunity to get the game here for Carlos and Facundo. Can they get another game here at 40-30? Serve is up. Backhand side return there by Tommaso. Chopping in is Gaspari. Quick hands at the net. Oh, sit down. Gaspari hammering it home with authority. And that takes us to 40 all, the golden point. Next point wins the game. For the Italians, it'll split them 1 game from victory. For Carlos and Facundo, it will close the gap to 2 games. And it's out! So the windmill put-away attempt is wide, and that is a game for Carlos and Facundo. So they close the gap now to 2 games, but it's still at 4-2 lead for the Italians here in set number 2. Tomorrow is going to be insane. If you've seen this level of play from the teams that have already made it through, it is absolutely crazy. Will the Crazy Horse be joining? They're looking good so far. Nice touch play around the net. This one's going to go high and out. So point for Carlos and Facundo. Love 15. Serve is up. Answer back in there by Carlos. On return, Facundo now. Little touch play. Down goes Facundo, but he saves the ball back in. Tommaso's there, and he hits it long again. What is going on with the Crazy Horse? Love 30. Dug out of the sand, and Gaspari tries to close it in style, but it's not going to happen. So that is love 40. Triple break opportunity here for Carlos and Facundo to get another one back. If they get this point, they will pull within 1 in the 2nd set and keep it close. It's 4-2. Could be 4-3 here if Carlos and Facundo can get the break. Serve is up. Answer back in there by Carlos on the return. Facundo takes it high. There's Tommaso. Carlos now popping it over to Gaspari. Nico, little cross angle, answer back to the baseline, save back in. Carlos with the kill. It's good! Ladies and gentlemen, it's a 1-game 2nd set as Carlos and Facundo have found a little bit of life here in set number 2.
Fala pessoal, você que está buscando oportunidades de investimento, dolarizar seu patrimônio, hoje eu vou te apresentar a Sunrise Homes. Vem comigo. Uma empresa que nasceu para entregar excelência, seriedade e compromisso para quem quer investir de forma segura.
Year after year, make this tournament bigger and better every single year. Back in action on center with Carlos Rivera, serving up at 3-4. Taking it up high, there's a clean put away by Facundo into the net. All of 15. So a little bit of momentum, at least for the moment, for Carlos Facundo as they climb back within one game in set number 2. Let's see how the Italians respond. Little touch drop. Oh, they're going to have to do better than that. Touch dropper down the center. And I think it was just a little bit of confusion between Carlos and his partner. Love 30. So they're going to talk that one out and see if they can work it out so it doesn't happen again. You can't give anything to this powerhouse Italian team. Serve in. Answered back in. Carlos digs it out. Oh, and so close, but just a bit wide. So just like that, it's love 40. Multiple break opportunity here for Tommaso and Nico. Trying to pull within one of victory. This could take them to 5-3. Serve in on the forehand side return. No, that's going to be wide. And it's 5-3. Tommaso and Nico in control. They are one game away from advancing to tomorrow's semifinal. Maybe we'll see a Tommaso crazy horse dance when it's all over. Who knows? If we're lucky. Serve up. Turns there by Carlos. Now back Van Flick by Facundo into the net. 15 love. 3 points away from advancing to the championship, or to the semifinals rather, on Championship Saturday. Serve up and it's in. Beautiful serve there by Gaspari. Takes his team to 30 love. They're 2 points away. Serve in, more inside return there by Facundo. Facundo now chopper. Top spin to the baseline. There's Tommaso on the put-away attempt, and that's just easy pickings for Tommaso Giovannini as Carlos' shot sails short. Ladies and gentlemen, 40 love. It is game point. It is set point. It is match point for Tommaso Giovannini and Nico Gaspari. Serve is up and in, and he ends it in style with a bullet serve. Ladies and gentlemen, the Italians advance to the semifinals. 6-1, 6-3 here on center court. Congratulations, Tommaso Giovannini and Nico Gaspari. You will advance to tomorrow. And for the American Carlos Rivera and Argentinian Facundo Gallini, their tournament comes to an end here in Ocean City. But it was a valiant effort here under the lights, the final match of the night. Folks, we invite you to come back tomorrow where we start the semifinals. I believe at 10:30 Eastern Time. We'll play all semifinals and finals on the men's and women's side here on center court. But for tonight, that's it for beach tennis here in Ocean City. Thank you for joining us. And for those of you watching on the stream around the world, we're going to get the interview with the players down in the sand here in just a minute. And for those in Ocean City, have a great Friday night. We will see you back here in the sand tomorrow for Championship Saturday. Do we want to do on-stream only, or, yeah? That way there's no echo. Right there? All right, guys. Stream interview over here. Yeah.
doesn't speak English. I do for both.
No? Okay, we'll talk to you now. So you stand here, Tommaso. Okay. Good, yeah. This is the camera right here. Let us know when you're ready, Armando. Yep. All right, well, Alex Corna here with our latest semifinalists, Tommaso Giovannini, Nico Gaspari. Tommaso, you'll do most of the talking here because you are the English speaker of the group, so we'll focus on you. The crazy horse. So good to see you back in the sand playing beach tennis. You came back and you've had some really good success on already this year. So first off, let's just talk about that. You took a little break. Now you're back. You've won some tournaments. You're looking really good in this one here. I don't know. Are we going to see a full-time return back to beach tennis for you?
I don't know. The plan now are sure because I already officialized that my last tournament is going to be World Championship. And it means that as a professional player it's going to be the last, but it doesn't mean that I will never stop again beach tennis. So I will fly again in the next year to play some tournament like here. But like officially I will not take any agreement with any partner. So it's like that. I love to play beach tennis more than any sport in the world, even more than pickleball. And it's my second tournament this year, second tournament also with Nicolò. It's going well, we are playing well, and so looking forward for tomorrow.
So let's talk about tomorrow, the semifinals. You know some of the teams that have moved through already. The cream is rising to the top here in this tournament. There's some tough competition out there. How are you feeling about your chances to take the whole thing?
For sure, it's going to be very tough. The opponents are very good. They are top 20 players in the world, so for sure it's going to be very tough. But if we are here for winning. No chance for other options. So we just want that. We know that it's going to be very hard. We are conscious of this. But, you know, I have an animal by my side, so I have a very strong weapon.
Well, let's talk about him for a second, because there's a lot of talk about Mr. Gaspari over here, a young 20 years old from Italy. Now, Brazil has been taking all of the thunder for the last few years. The young players, all of the focus is on Brazil, but Italy historically has been the powerhouse, the champions, the kings of the hill, if you will, in the sport of beach tennis. But again, it seems like that's diminished a little bit over the last few years. Talk about young Nico here, Gaspari. Could he be the face to rejuvenate Italian beach tennis in the future?
For sure, I wish for him a lot of success in the future, and I'm sure he can do very well. He has all the potentials and a lot of talent, so why not? I'm very big fan of the Italian nation for beach tennis, and in my idea is still the best country in the world for beach tennis, even if Brazil is so big and having so many players, but in my opinion Italy is still the best, and he is also the demonstration because he's 20, yeah, because 21 he cannot enter in the club over here, so I know very well that he's 20. But yes, if I'm playing with him, I know that he's an animal, and I never play to lose. So if we are here, I know that he can be potentially a #1 in the world in the future, but after my retirement.
Well, it was a pretty easy going for you tonight, kind of an easy day at the office. You're into the semifinals. We didn't have to see too much crazy horse tonight on the court, but hopefully tomorrow we'll get some opportunities.
No worries, I'm keeping everything for tomorrow.
All right,
You
well.
don't have to be afraid tomorrow of my shouts.
You heard it from him first. Be afraid for tomorrow. Well, Nico Gaspari, Tommaso Giovannini, they're into the semifinals. It's going to be a crazy championship Saturday tomorrow. Stay tuned. We kick up around 10:30 Eastern time tomorrow. For tonight, Alex Corna saying good night from Ocean City. We'll see you back tomorrow. All right, good job.
Better than play BT. Better than play BT.
Woo!